Welcome back to Hollow Knight. Last time, we made it around the end of the green path. We defeated Hornet, obtained the Mothwing Cloak from a bug who looks very similar to the knight here, and we got a message. And these three specters that had the same masks that were on the black egg, asking if we'd seek to break the seals. We don't know anything about that. But I wonder if they're talking about the seals on the black egg. To see what's inside. Go find whatever made that voice. Made that cry that called us here. It's a possibility. Anyway, since we have this thing, there's no real reason to stay in this temple anymore. Let's get out of here. Now, we need to get out. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Keep going. And... wow, that thing feels so good to use. Dash back across the acid, and without taking the long way, we can dash over here, and here, and here, and break this beam, letting us go right back through. Now, as for what we're supposed to do now, I gotta listen to my markers that I put. Which one first? I know. As for these moss chargers, we can just catch right up to them. Wow. Double kill. But anyway, what we should really be doing is head back up there. I'll see you there. Well, here we are. Right around where we met Zote. It's where all the green stops, because we're getting higher up. We didn't go this way yet. Let's go. Where are we? We don't exactly know. It's not part of the Forgotten Crossroads. Just a bunch of... I deserve that one. Up this geo deposit here, and climb around. Don't you dare. I hear this howl. Not anymore. Spikes down there. And there's a chest. I hear a grub too. But we're not gonna reach that grub. Let's open up this chest. 1 geo. 1 measly geo. Wow. Stinking chest. But... let's jump in. elder boulders at once. If you do not come in here prepared like I did, you're as good as dead. But they're dead now. And behind them are a bunch of dead elder boulders. They're all dead. Just their husks. And over here, inside this shell, is a charm. Boulder Shell. Costs 2 charm notches just like Soul Catcher. Protects its bearer with a hard shell while focusing soul. The shell is not indestructible and will shatter it if it absorbs too much damage. A hard shell when you're healing. Protect you from an attack. Can't exactly show it right now because we need to reach a bench. I'll show it later. Let's get out of here. Nothing much to say about that. Excuse me. I'm sorry for that rude interruption. But now that that's over, there's not much we can really do here. Nothing civilized, no civilized bugs to even look at. Just the local wildlife, tick-ticks, vengeflies, and crawlets. Pick up a nice charm, but that's kind of it. Next place I want to go is my next marker. I'll see you there. Well, here we are. Right down here. First we have to deal with a few squids. No, you don't. Take this. And that's that dealt with. Travel along the thing. More moss creeps. That's no. Get blasted. And our destination should be right in here. With these thorns. There are a bunch of thorns up there. Not just that. Something valuable up there. I'm gonna go pick it up. Problem is, we're gonna have to deal with those thorns. And not just those thorns. They're lumaflies. But, they aren't exactly here to light our way. They're here to fry us. Because these are charged lumaflies. When they come together, they generate bursts of electricity, like so. Let's dash right in. Ouch. Yeah, impossible without the Mothwing Cloak. You are not going to get this done without it, so I waited. Made it. Cut this down. And we step onto this bowl, it seems, carried out by a thorny hand. Inside is the Thorns of Agony charm. Senses the pain of its bearer and lashes out at the world around them. When taking damage, sprout thorny vines that damage nearby foes. Thorns of Agony. They feel your agony, and they lash out with double your nail damage whenever you get hit. That's very useful, if you get hit like I do. Problem is, these thorns don't, collect soul. Anyway, from here, I think that's all I think that's everything I want to do in Green Path. We're going back to Dirtmouth. I'll see you there. Here we are, back in Dirtmouth. We're back. So, what's the status, Elderbug? Anyone show up recently?
Oh, jittery.
My understanding of Hallownest can be a little vague, but below those leafy caverns is a fungal grove, Portland's home to peaceful creatures, not quite bug, and not quite plant. Sounds almost worth a visit, no? Well, there's a downside. The dreadful stench. A noxious odor fills the place. Below the leafy caverns are fungal groves, home to creatures not quite bug and not quite plant. Well, fungal, they're obviously referring to mushrooms. They're not quite bug, and they're not quite plant either. Mushroom creatures, huh? Guess, well, we will have to go across those fungal groves to traverse the Pilgrim's Way. Thanks for the hint, Elderbug. As for us, first I'd like to visit a Zelda.
Bapanada.
Huh. More pins. A token marker. This understated color makes me think of hunting underground for treasure. I'll buy it.
Opum Sanjo.
Well, while we're at it, can you take a look at the new map we have? A map of Green Path. A verdant area of Hallownest close to the surface. Apparently the water there is deadly to the touch. Thank you. The acidic water of Green Path. Hey, it's Zote. You've made it out, Zote the Mighty. How are you?
Mia caro.
You there! Why are you skulking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Tremble before me! While you were hiding in your dinky little village, I ventured into the dark pit below us and slew a great beast. It had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Yes, yes, all glory to me. But I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. Zote? Are you taking credit for what we did? A sharp beast with mandibles and atrocious manners. Sounds like the vengeful king that you were stuck in. Doesn't even recognize us. He looks kinda like us. The cloak, the horns, the nail. Weird. That daft old fellow over there. He keeps talking absolute drivel. Seems to think the very air is deadly down in the caverns. Perhaps he should consider not breathing. He keeps talking about dreams, too. Puh. Dreams are for those too feeble to truly live. Now he's making fun of Elderbug for being too scared to go any further. Dreams are for those too feeble to truly live. Strange, but okay.
Mio caro.
What a squalid little hamlet this is. The air is foul and the townsfolk have beady eyes. I'll be heading back down below as soon as possible. He'll be leaving. Alright. Bye, Zod. Goodbye. This dreary place. It reminds me of home. How ghastly. Speaking of heading down below, how about we head down below as well? Hello?
Cinema.
Pale thing. You wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, one built for our like. Meet me there and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare.
Tiso. No warriors in this burrow. Tiso believes an arena exists somewhere below in a Hellenist to test one's skills in combat. Strange that you plan on fighting anyone with just a shell or shield. He doesn't have a nail. Pale thing.
Caseto Gueno.
Hellenist. What challengers await in its ruin?
Who knows? Well, Tiso here will leave soon. Bye.
This little squib clearly fears me. I'd kill it right here, but it'd be too pitiful an end.
I heard that, Tiso. Next, I would like to head to the Forgotten Crossroads. Now that we know where to go, we better make some preparations. 'Cause there's one thing we can definitely look at.
I see another takes rest upon the bench. There's something unpleasant about that one. Brother Stag Sessions' doors are open to all. If he requests passage, I'll offer it gladly. My duty as a stag far outweighs any personal distaste.
Tiso again. The last stag clearly doesn't like him. He doesn't have a good aura around him. Actually, I'd like to take a good look at my map. We filled in the Lake of Un, the Thorns of Agony room. I guess we can get rid of these markers. 1, 2, 3, 4. As for you, hello again, Tiso.
Serema.
Pale thing. You use these old lines? Pathetic. A real warrior carries himself to combat. He has no need for such convenience.
Tiso here walked all the way just to take a just to take a rest at the bench. He doesn't like using the stagways. It's not becoming of him.
Sano.
Leave me be. It's the arena I seek. I've already wasted far too long on these cursed roads.
Still looking for that fabled arena. Well, since you brought it up, I guess we'll start looking for it as well.
These old stags could have been ferocious fighters. If only they weren't so servile.
Ferocious fighters. He really does think physical power is all the most important thing. I wouldn't say so, but might lead you into an early grave, Tiso. Just remember that, especially with just a shell. Ferocious fighters. If only they weren't so servile, Why? That's a good question, actually. If the stags are so strong, why do they serve another? It seems the king must be even greater than they are. Maybe there's someone who's even stronger that they listen to, like the king. Speaking of the king, I have a name for him that we're going to use for a while. The lore tablet in Green Path mentioned him as the White King. The tablet in the King's Pass called him King and Creator. I, for lack of a better term, am going to call him the Pale King. Like the pale thing that we are, white. Pale, white is pale. Makes sense. So, Pale King's Kingdom. It may be in its decay, but it's beautiful nonetheless. The next place I would like to go is back to Mila's mine. Here we are. Right back with Mila. Have you finished that song, Mila?
Oh, hello again. Are you still running about? Well, why not join me down here? There's plenty of wealth in these rocks for anyone willing to put a bit of work in. Those crystals out there are worth a fair bit. But I have a feeling that there's something even more valuable hidden just a bit deeper in. I can almost smell it. You're welcome to join me. There's enough for both of us. Or if you don't feel like digging, you could just sit and sing with me.
So she knows that the crystals are around here, but despite that, she's mining in this wall, looking for something even more valuable.
broken nail. Bury the lady, lovely and pale. Bury the priest in his tattered gown. And bury the beggar with his shining crown.
Sono autismala.
Are you surprised? I remember the second verse. Lots of time to think while I work down here. Maybe I can even come up with some songs of my own.
But didn't know. Again?
This is hard work, but I don't mind. Down here, I can keep working without even sleeping. It's fun. And every once in a while, you come to visit me. I'm glad. I'm glad you like the sound of my voice.
Aww. That's so sweet. But how can she work like that without even sleeping? She's just there day and night. What are you looking for? Well, goodbye, Mila.
Keep whispering, crystals. I can almost hear what. I'm so close. Keep singing, crystals. Keep singing so I can find you. Keep whispering, crystals. I can almost hear what you're saying.
Apparently the crystals are singing to her. They're calling her. Strange. Something's not right. Maybe it's just Mila being enthusiastic. Mila being Mila, you know. And finally, we need to return to the old destroyed village where the Gruzmother was. Well, here we are, back in what's left of this village. Something I didn't notice, there are actual houses behind these houses in the foreground. There are houses in the background, which makes it look more like an actual village. Anyway. What do we have over there, up top? There's a house away from all the others. There's a strange incense coming from it, and a unique bench. You need the Mothwing Cloak to reach it. Speaking of things, I can show you what the boulder shell does. Let's heal, and it'll cover you up with the shells of boulders. That's pretty neat. Anyway, what do we have here?
Mariba usso.
Ooh, you surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. I'm Salubra, and this is my cozy little charm store. Did the townsfolk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes. This is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What were we talking about? Oh yes, charms. I can see you started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you could take one home with you if you like.
Charm lover Salubra. Townsfolk. So it seems that everyone in that old village knew about Salubra and how she seems to be distancing herself from everyone else. crazy fat slug lady. She's a slug, that's why she's so squishy. Some people say that Salubra's a guy. I highly doubt that. But just look at her. We can't see her now, but meh. Anyway, she seems to have an infatuation with charms. Luckily for us, so do we. The first thing I'd like to look at is this. This is a charm notch.
You want to wear a lot of charms, don't you? Of course you do. Buy this charm notch and you'll be able to wear more of your charms at once.
For that kind of price, gladly. We have bought ourselves a charm notch. Now we have 4 instead of 3. Useful. As for this one,
this is a special item for those who love charms as much as I do. Once you own 10 charms, I'll gladly sell it to you. You only need 5 more. Keep collecting.
we actually don't need to be collecting, because these charms look valuable to me. Steady body.
I love the simple design on this little fellow. Very classy. It's made out of a nice, solid, heavy material, too. Wear it and you'll be able to stay firmly in place when swinging your little nail around.
Sure. Or how about this one? Shaman Stone.
Are you a spellcaster, you little scoundrel? Oh, I'm only teasing. If you ever learn any spells, you should buy this charm for yourself. I've heard it will make a spell much stronger.
Let's buy Shaman Stone as well. Long nail.
That nail you wield is adorable. But do you sometimes feel it could be a little longer? Oh, go on. Take this charm home with you. Suddenly your enemies will be within reach.
Let's buy this one as well. This is probably the one I want the most. Quick focus.
The crystal set in the center is lovely, isn't it? Exquisite, even. I've heard that crystals help you to focus. So if that's something you're interested in, you should take this beauty home.
I will. And finally, Lifeblood Heart.
Have you ever drunk that bright blue liquid, lifeblood? It's a bit of a taboo, but it makes you feel much healthier, doesn't it? This charm seeps lifeblood and will certainly improve your constitution.
All 5 charms gets us this one. Gets us this charm notch. Perfect. Salubra called the lifeblood, at least drinking it, a taboo, something that's not good. Why is that? Weird. Maybe because life seeds are living things as well? Let's talk to her.
Do you wear a lot of charms at once? It's a lot of fun, isn't it? Mixing and matching them to get the perfect combination? I don't know whether you've noticed, but some charms seem to like each other. Yes. When charms like each other, they shine even brighter and sing even more sweetly. Even more reason to try all sorts of fun and surprising combinations of charms. You'll show me whenever you have a new favorite, right?
What Salubra says is true. If you mix certain charms with each other, you'll get special effects, because some of them seem to like each other. We'll show you some of our favorites when we get them.
It's a bit of a sin to wear too many charms at once, isn't it? Sometimes less is more. Yes, you shouldn't try to cram on more charms than you can handle. The effect could be positively overwhelming. It's rare enough that someone enters my store, but even rarer to meet one so striking. Those impressive horns, that fierce weapon, the air of mystery. Ooh, it's enough to make me swoon.
Did Celebra fall in love with the knight? I don't know, what's not to love here? Thank you, Celebra. As for us, let's take a good look at everything we've got. Shaman Stone, said to contain the knowledge of past generations of shaman. Increases the power of spells, dealing more damage to foes. The knowledge of past generations of shaman, like snail shaman. They're the same swirls inside, like the snail shaman's shell on top of his head. Let's take a look at that. Steady body. Keeps its bearer from recoiling backwards when they strike an enemy with a nail. Allows one to stay steady and keep attacking. Let's take a look at these. If you use, for example, Vengeful Spirit, it makes the spirit bigger, but because of Shaman Stone. Steady body prevents us from getting knocked back. Both pretty useful. Long Nail. Increases the range of the bearer's nail, allowing them to strike foes from further away. Gives us some length. Pretty appreciated length, actually. Lifeblood Heart. Contains a living core that seeps precious lifeblood. When resting, the bear will gain a coating of lifeblood that protects a modest amount of damage. A living core that seeps lifeblood. Gives us 2 lifeblood masks anytime we rest. Useful, but you can't heal them. And my personal favorite. Quick Focus. A charm containing a crystal lens. Increases the speed of focusing soul, allowing the bear to heal damage faster. These don't count. We can equip the ones I wanted. Long Nail and Quick Focus. Look how fast it heals. Quick Focus is probably the best charm in the game. And we can get it right here. Do not neglect it, it's only 800 geo. As for what Celebra said about putting too many charms that our notches can hold, well, that's not even an option. Maybe we should try that out later. For now, I think we got everything we need. Next time on Hollow Knight, we proceed towards the fungal groves on our path on the Pilgrim's Way to find the capital city of Hallownest. See you guys then.